Okay, I think at one point or another, everybody's seen what my shared office sort of looks like. So I'm just gonna give, what do they call it? Like an honest scrapbook room share. So right now I have tons of like boxes because this is stuff that needed to go out in Christmas and I haven't done that yet. But I have some plans for my room because I need to organize really badly. And this is kind of stuff that I need to clear out and that needs to get put in the mail. That's my Victoria. If you watch this, that's yours. Sorry, honey, I haven't mailed it yet. This is for family. And then this is stuff that I need to get rid of. And then this is probably something I'm going to give to kindergarten, not my kindergarten teacher, my son's kindergarten teacher. This is stuff that I have to organize. I have several things in there that I need to either purge, just like old paperwork or old schoolwork for my son. That has old boxes of electronic stuff. I don't know why we hold on to that stuff. But these are albums that I'm working on. This is a friend of mine who came to Scrap. I'm holding it for her because she comes here. And then I need to organize punches, which I have plans for. I'll show you later on when I come to this side of the room. These are layouts that need to get mailed out. And then this is projects that we have for my son's kindergarten teacher. Some things there that I need to organize. And then let me do a quick overview. Wow, this camera is doing something weird or funny, like it's trying to adjust. But I have several boxes that need to get emptied and I need to reorganize several things in this bookcase. I'm trying to pare down or break down some older paper pads, and so I've started culling them over here, or things that are single sheets like Scraptastic kits. I'm going to put them, like, what do they call it? Like break them down and then put them all together. I'm going to start making some page kits with that. So that's my plan here, and that's why everything here is kind of disheveled. I've made myself kind of like a prize for like using them up, and so this section right here I've put off as things that I can reward myself with after trying to use up some stash. So that's gonna be like my little reward box, I guess, for me. One of the things that I'm planning on doing is, instead of trying to separate everything by collection, I feel like it's taking up too much space. And so what I want to do is I want to organize everything by type instead. I think what holds me back is that I want to use up things by collection, but because I haven't really delved into all of my stuff, because I accumulate faster than I use. But I think that's what's really holding me back. And I think I'm just going to put everything together by type and then just use as is. So I think I might even break down all my paper pads and then sort them by color. I don't know yet. Maybe by designer, break them down, and then by color within the designer so that I can still use up collections. That's one of the thoughts I've had. If you want to share your thoughts on that or put your 2 cents in, I would gladly accept any suggestions. I did put this in just recently into my desk. This right here. My office is not the prettiest, and it is really a mishmash of things that I've collected over the years or purchased or whatever, and I just make it work. Like that is a pull-out drawer from these cubes right over here. I'm gonna pan this way. Again, you're probably gonna see my shadow, but they're from these cubes. You see the ridge right there? Those were all on clearance at Hobby Lobby for like $8. And so I turned these into paper pad holders. I still have the one shelf that looks like that, but I'm also gonna clear this one out pretty soon. That's part of the plan. And I'm gonna take all this apart, or keep all my paper kits that I've had from previous mini kit Mondays that I had ideas for pages for. I didn't either run out of time, or I just kept it because I liked the page idea. And so I'm either gonna set all of these page kits into plastic bags and set them in here, and because I need more space for paper, and this is not being used to its full potential. I'm probably gonna get rid of old magazines, and I just have space that I just kind of put projects that needed to be set aside, and I need to tackle them as I go in organizing everything and cleaning those out so that I can use everything the way I want. Another project that I want to have is putting these into a more organized situation. I've accumulated quite a few and I want to use them, and so that's another project I have. This is an empty box now because I changed what I had in here into the sticker stadium, and so I think it'll fit a lot better because right now I have them separated by collection versus type. I'm gonna see how that works out. So I was saying about this 4-cube thing, I incorporated it on top of my L-shaped desk, and I had to use like Jenga style configurations. I use all of the pull-out drawers that I had from those filing cabinet cubes, and I had my husband kind of drill a shelf, and so those are homemade shelving. But if you can see here, I use pallet wood to hold them up, and they're kind of, I'm trying to cover the light here. I decorate because I want my room to be something happy and something fun to look at, as well as a utilitarian thing, right? I also needed to hold all of my inventory, all of my things. And so I moved those letter stickers over here so I can try and use them more, which I think has been working. I usually tend to have my laptop there, and that's my little drawer set that I'm thinking of making into a color system, but I need to have space because I've now started accumulating washi in there. I have a little ink pad storage stadium there, which I don't think it's the best. Footprint of it is too much for my desk. So everything is messy right now. I've yet to clean out this part, and that's also a project that is going to be coming up in this room. I do need to clear out a lot of the stuff. I'm like a pack rat, and I need to get rid of that whole corner over there is just stuff that I accumulated from my son, my first one, and in his daycare and preschool days. And so that needs to be cleaned up or cleared out. And then I need to figure out a space for these, which I'm hoping I can put over above on my Calyx bookshelf. And that side is my husband's, so that I'm not touching anything except for the things on the walls. I am running out of wall real estate, and I want him to enjoy his side of the office too. And he has a couple of posters that I bought for him, so I need to frame those and then have them hung up for him so that he can enjoy his side of the room. So the closet is one project that I have, one big project. And then the other big project that I have that I didn't talk about because I was talking about something else was the fact that I have a coffee table here behind these boxes that I need to remove because these cubes stand at about 5 foot, and I need that typewriter to be more like here at my height, at least, so that I can use it. And that's generally where I had it, but my husband needed a space for his extra books or whatever. We needed to bring in this bookcase, and now I'm taking over it, and I don't want to do that because that's going to be something for him to use. So I'm going to move this coffee table. I want to get rid of these boxes and organize all that somewhere, and that somewhere's going to be in the closet. I'm probably going to move the coffee table into this closet and then organize mostly everything in over that bookcase, and then kind of hopefully we can get some shelves or another bookcase style thing that will fit inside that closet so we can organize everything properly. If not, I'm thinking about using those baskets. Those are hand-me-downs from my kids that they no longer utilize, and basically everything that I have out on the floor here, either there or here, or even things that are above this bookcase, are gonna get moved into the closet where they're not seen because I don't want it to look overcrowded. I like the busyness of my room. I like that you can see things, but also I don't want it to get overwhelming, especially because this space is shared and my husband uses it to study. So I don't want him to get overwhelmed with things either, and I know that this creates a lot of noise, and so that's something that I have to fix. Anyway, I don't know when it's happening. I don't know if it's going to be happening. This is another thing that I recently got, and I don't think I showed it in any of the videos. Pardon my carpet. This was my kids' room. So this was just a preview, and hopefully I can show the progress where it gets a bit more cleaned up, a bit more organized, and hopefully I can share some tips on organizing, and hopefully showing, maybe you guys can share tips on what I can do to organize, or if you have any ideas, that would be great. That goes there, and usually I just have space for my silhouette. I moved it. This was a new thing that I just did because I'm trying to get my silhouette used a little bit more than I usually use it, and so I feel like that would help me since I have to connect mine to my laptop still. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you have any suggestions, that would be really great. Oh, another project that I have besides from cleaning underside here, I brought that. It's an old bedside table that I picked up in Korea like 10 plus years ago. It was on the road. And so I've already cleared up the bottom row. I had some things in there and I cleared it out. I've cleared out this bottom drawer already, and this is where some of these punches live. Some of these punches lived in here. These are ones that I don't use as much, but I'm hoping to clear out these two and put, what was I going to put there? I was going to have an idea for it. Well, probably my label machine, which my husband just surprised me with. He says it was for me, but honestly, My son is in kindergarten right now, and his teacher has a closet that he wants to help with because he goes to volunteer, and he's now saying that he wants to label everything. And then I told him, I said, I don't think you really got that for me. But that's probably going to go into these drawers. They haven't been cleaned out, but they have also like memorabilia and stuff. I can put that elsewhere. And then this is just like a junk drawer that I need to go through so that I can have space for my Scrappy stuff. Obviously, right? If I clear that corner, then I'll have space to put those in like that. And then if I clear this area, I'll have somewhere to put my feet in. Anyway, I do need a space for that big shot, and that's probably gonna go somewhere in here once I clear space. So too long of a story, but it's the whole general idea. You will see progress as it comes. I don't know how long that's gonna take me, maybe the whole year, who knows. But thanks so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave your comments down below. I always love to hear suggestions, helpful comments, anything that's on your mind, or what projects do you have going in your Scrappy life or organizational projects in your household, period. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day wherever you are. Bye.